Well, good morning and happy Thursday to you. We've got a little bit of rain that we're contending with this morning here across Oregon, but those showers are going to be clearing out for us soon, and we're setting up for a beautiful Thursday. But we are going to be dealing with some pretty foggy conditions in our mornings heading into the next few days. That's going to start tonight into tomorrow morning for us. But even though we'll deal with the fog in the next few mornings, we are going to be settling into a more dry seasonal pattern to end the weekend, start the weekend. But when it comes to our visibility this morning, one area of concern, and that is Corvallis this morning, where we've got the visibility at 1.5 miles. So as you're taking the dog out for a walk this morning, make sure, have the headlight on just so any morning commuters can see you, or if you're commuting in the area, definitely have the low beams on just to, again, help make the driving conditions a bit easier as you get through this fog. Now, as for temperatures, we are actually a bit warmer than yesterday, almost about 10 degrees, because we saw low 30s across the I-5 corridor yesterday. You've got the low to mid 40s there along the Central Coast, but temperatures today actually warming up quite seasonably to the low to mid 50s across the area, and that's because the sunshine's eventually going to peek through. So still dealing with a few showers. Those are going to be crossing over the I-5 corridor here, but these are going to be very light in nature, not the kind you actually really have to turn on your windshield wipers for, because these are just light passing stray showers. I do think you might have a bit better coverage of rain down towards Bandon and Coos Bay, but you get past lunchtime and check out all that sunshine. We are going to be absolutely gorgeous as we wrap up our Thursday, and our Friday is looking very similar, with the exception of one thing. It's that fog that we're going to be dealing with out the door tomorrow morning, especially along the I-5 corridor. So if you have to get out tomorrow morning, school, to work, you might want to leave the house a few minutes earlier, because we are expecting pretty foggy conditions heading into the start of our Friday. But Friday is going to be welcoming more sunshine for us. So a beautiful day ahead of us. We've got the foggy conditions to start tomorrow, of course, in the Willamette Valley and Umpqua Basin, but temperatures along the Central Coast, upper 50s. And then we get into the weekend, we're expecting plenty of sunshine. However, there's some changes for Sunday. So we are going to have a nice start to the weekend, but we're going to end it with pretty wet conditions. So as we start the fall break, all the kids are coming home. Just know you're probably going to have to, again, bring everybody inside by Sunday, as more showers are going to be pushing through. However, if you still need to go out and get those groceries for Thanksgiving, do it Monday, because we are going to be getting more rain heading into Tuesday, and that's going to, again, bring us the wet conditions right before Thanksgiving. So nobody wants to bring in those groceries when it's wet outside again. So we're going to see that rain by the end of the week. But again, a few showers along the Central Coast today, but we should be drying up by lunchtime. Upper 50s for Friday and Saturday with the sunshine. Umpqua Basin, just a few passing showers into the later morning. However, foggy conditions tomorrow, and then we warm up to the mid 50s by Saturday. And for the Cascades, it's a bit chilly. We've got upper 30s on tap with some snow showers. However, I think we can get some more rain and snow into next week. Now, for the Willamette Valley, we've got just a few passing showers this morning. Those are going to be very light in nature. But tomorrow morning, we're going to see very foggy conditions. So just keep that in mind as you head out the door. But Saturday, we're going to be a little bit warmer and dry.